Edinburgh had what they needed for the Guinness PRO14 playoffs before they took the field in front of a record crowd at BT Murrayfield, but they got the win in the 1872 Cup anyway with a deserved 24-19 victory over the Glasgow Warriors. 3 first-half tries, including a key score just before the break by Duhan van der Merwe, proved enough for the capital side against the Warriors, for whom DTH van der Merwe scored twice on his 100th appearance for then club. But Edinburgh's discipline, they didn't concede a penalty until well into the second half, and their powerful pack gave them the solid platform, and had they been more clinical early in the second half they could have won by more. Both sides made late changes, but the real late news was that Edinburgh were in the playoffs before they'd even finished their warm-up. Ulster, needing a bonus point win to keep their season alive, were held 24-24 by Munster in Limerick, meaning the capital club had their reward for their comeback season and a date at Thomond Park next week. That result came through 15 minutes before kick-off at Murrayfield, with Glasgow making 4 changes earlier as Tommy Seymour, Sam Johnson and Johnny Gray all dropped out following late fitness tests. The Warriors lost Peter Horne in the warm-up as well, meaning that Alex Dunbar went from not being in the 23 to starting the game in the space of an hour and a half. Lee Jones and Scott Cummings also came into the Glasgow starting team, while Edinburgh lost Blair Kinghorn to illness and Christine to injury, with Jason Harries and Junior Razalia coming into their 15. In early exchanges, Stuart Hogg nearly broke through down the left while Glasgow had to scramble after a Hidalgo Klein kick escaped DTH van der Merwe, while Finn Russell's first attempt at a cross kick went straight into Bill Motta's hands. However, on 12 minutes Russell's second cross kick was perfectly weighted for van der Merwe to celebrate his 100th appearance for the Warriors by tiptoeing along the touchline and going through Dougie Fife's tackle for the opening try, the standoff converting. Edinburgh struck back with power, when Hogg's clearance kick went out on the full. Glasgow's defence appeared to have held initially, but a fumble invited 2 Warriors out of the line and Van de Walt put in James Johnston for the try. Hidalgo Klein converted, but Glasgow responded with a peach of try conjured by Russell and Horne. First the standoff sprung Nick Grigg through the line on a short pass and Horne's brilliant link allowed Russell to take it into the 22 and feed the supporting Callum Gibbons for the score under the posts. Russell added the 2 extra points, but Edinburgh gradually gained a grip on territory and stunned the Warriors with 2 tries in the closing 6 minutes of the half. Once again a penalty against Glasgow put them under the cosh, and although their close-quarter defence looked solid again and the ball squirted out of a ruck at the goal line, Samoan international prop Jordan Lay reacted quickly to pick up and drive over. Then as time expired, Richie rescued a loose ball in midfield and Hidalgo Klein's beautifully judged kick caught Lee Jones on his heels, Duhan van der Merwe racing through to pick up and score in the corner. Hidalgo Klein converted both tries for a 21-14 lead for the home side at the break. Edinburgh continued to dominate possession and territory in the early part of the second half, but Glasgow held firm, won a turnover and cleared their lines after surviving a full 15-minute siege. But Edinburgh held firm when Glasgow won a series of phases in their 22 and McIntyre's interception nearly produced a score at the other end before the Warriors' defence regrouped. But Glasgow infringed as they retreated and ducked, and Weir, on for van der Walt, kicked the first penalty shot at goal in the match to take his side 10 points clear. Warriors needed a lift and got it with replacement prop Sio Halanu Kanuka's thrilling sprint up the middle and into the Edinburgh 22, and quick ball allowed Russell to put van der Merwe in for his second try with 11 minutes remaining. And another replacement, Adam Hastings, led the next charge, and van der Merwe thought he had his hat-trick as he wrenched the ball clear from the ruck and crossed, but Nigel Owens signalled the Warriors had infringed by coming at the side. Although Glasgow continued to have the upper hand for the final few minutes, they couldn't force their way through some desperate defence by the home side, who held out for victory. At 25,353 Edinburgh Rugby, D. Fife, J. Harries, J. Johnston, J. Razalia, D. van der Merwe, J. van der Walt, S. Hidalgo Klein, J. Lay, S. McInally, Cap, S. Bergen, G. Gilchrist, B. Touleys, M. Bradbury, J. Ritchie, V. Motta. Replacements: N. Cochrane for McInally 67, Adele for Lay 69, W. P. Nell for Bergen 54, L. Carmichael for Touleys 55, C. Dupreez for Motta 61, and Fowles for Hidalgo Klein 53, D. Weir for van der Walt 61, M. Bennett for Razalia 63. Glasgow Warriors: S. Hogg, L. Jones, N. Grigg, A. Dunbar, DTH van der Merwe, F. Russell, G. Horne, A. Allen, F. Brown, Z. Fagerson, S. Cummings, T. Swinson, M. Fagerson, C. Gibbons, R. Wilson, Capt. Replacements: G. Turner for Brown 63, J. Body for Allen 53, S. Halanukanuka for Z. Fagerson 63, R. Harley for Wilson 64, C. Fusaro for Cummings 74, H. Pyrgos for Horn 61, A. Hastings for Dunbar 54, R. Jackson for Hogg 68. Ref. NONs WRU